Okay, so this week I'm going to be using Matthew. He is +10/+10, not quite +15 yet, and he's running the standard close counter advantage set, and I have attack and speed smoke. Eventually, I may want to give him pulse smoke and possibly like sabotage support. I'm also running a Versa as well, because it just works really well with Matthew's weapon. Gets me some, not free kills, but the first engage is probably the hardest for a broadleaf user, so if you have anything that helps you debuff, it's probably there to help. Peony's using the same build as before, and then my air has chill defense. So let's look at the defense map. Whoa, okay, so we have a lot of mages here, and we have 3 strong powerhouses. Brahman's always carrying on his player phase, same with Lysithia, and Alphonse is just tanky. I noticed that he has Times Pulse, and yep, Sylvia has Inventory Pulse. So this Alphonse post turn 1, he'll have Open the Future, and then after that he'll basically have it up all the time. And we have a Yoon without her C skill, so I won't be debuffed within the columns, but I will be debuffed if I'm nearby with allies. Okay. Lysithia, okay. 50 HP, 55, and then the rest here. If I'm using Matthew, I think the problem is I might vantage everything, and I don't want that. Well, everything except Bram, of course, right? How much... Okay, I think the question is, how much damage does Bramman do? Because I think I can get Alphonse to attack... no, I can attack into Alphonse, and he'll put me into vantage range. So that lets me snipe these two. But how much damage would I take from Bram? Because he has Hardy Bearing. Attack is greater than 50, or if penalty is active on foe. Well, this won't hit Matthew because his attack and speed aren't that high. I think I'll hit a Versa. Let's double check. 89. 95. Yep. They're both going to get speed buff from Peony, but it cancels out because they both get it. Alright. So if I don't buff my Matthew's attack, Brahman doesn't get the 5 attack, and that helps me. I'm pretty sure he gets one shot on the retaliation because of versus Knight debuffing him, all 3 stats. So Matthew does like plus 12 damage. Alright, so he has 7, so it'll go up to 57, and lull means about 70, I guess? 70 physical bulk. So Matthew has 49 attack, and if Versa debuffs every stat by 3, that's plus 12 damage, right? Okay, that's enough suffering for now. I'm going to sum up my grievances for this map, and believe it or not, I do have a plan. And the plan is not just to win. So, anyways, the problem with this map was that I couldn't really figure out a way to take out Alphonse and get both pots in the same round, because either if I put Matthew deep in here to try and basically vantage sweep everybody, I wouldn't be able to reach that pot in the top left corner. Now, I also wanted to go turn 1, otherwise Alphonse would have his special charged up and he would become even bulkier on top of his A skill, the AR defense and res skill, which, if I'm going to be honest, made this match super annoying, because had he gone with close counter, I would have been able to take him out really easily. But because he has that skill, he gets plus 10 defense and res, and because there is a Sylvia with Inventory Pulse, I decided to make a turn 1 play rather than wait for the Bolt Tower. So basically, the plan that I had in mind was to smite Matthew up 2 spaces below where Alphonse is, engage him, and put myself in vantage range. And I only have to take, I believe it was around 17 damage to be put in vantage range. And my plan after that was to tank 1 hit from Bram if he were to get danced, and hopefully survive, well, hopefully have enough HP after the engagement with Alphonse that I'd be able to tank 1 hit and one-shot the Bram back. And because I'm 2 spaces below Alphonse, Sylvia has no way of reaching me in case she, doesn't dance, right? And the other 2 will just suicide, so Yoon and the Lysithea. Granted, the only problem that would have come out of this was Bram gets danced by Azura and then I just get wrecked, or Alphonse lives after I get the debuffs on him. The other thing that I forgot to mention was that because Matthew is attacking into Alphonse, I won't be debuffing his attack or speed, which means that I won't be getting the maximum damage from the reverse blade tome effect, the blizzard effect. So Alphonse is only really going to have -6 defense and res. Now, before I proceed, I'm just going to show the damage calcs on the left or right. Well, it'll show up somewhere, left or right side. I think it'll be on the right side. Yeah, right side. So damage calcs on the right side. Anyways, that's the plan that I had going into this map. So let's see if it see if it pans out. Okay, Alphonse debuffed a lot, and I can double him.
Let's go.
17 times 2 is 34, plus 16 times 2, 34 plus 32 is enough to take out Alphonse. It's around 66 damage, right? Oh, 66 minus 10, so 56. So I overkill him by 3. No, he lives, he has, this distant guard, so he'll live by like 1, I believe. So if I take out Alphonse, that's fine. I just need him to attack me back.
And now?
54, yeah, that's enough advantage. But the problem is Bram will kill me afterwards. I think this is my best play though. Dance, Matthew.
Let's go.
36 res, so 17 damage.
And now?
Yeah, I can't think of a better play. I just gotta take out, I think I gotta initiate on Alphonse and then bait from this tile here. If I had pulse smoke, this would be better. I'd be able to, actually no I wouldn't. Lysithea would just times pulse me down. This is probably as good as it gets for me. Because if I were to try to take out Alphonse and then take Lysithea out, I can't get the pots afterwards because everybody will suicide. Wait, how much res do I have? Okay, Matthew's fine.
Let's go.
So if I dance him, I'll have 52. So he'll deal 10 damage, so that's 20. Plus, I think Alphonse lives, yeah.
Alright.
Ready.
And now?
3 HP.
Alright.
I think turn 1 I have to go for this.
And now?
The glimmer of life. Certainly.
As you will.
Well, here goes nothing. Oh, 3 damage. No. Well, I think I was stuck on this map anyway, so yeah. 3 being 3 damage off. That's unfortunate. How else would I have approached this? I'm not entirely sure. Because Alphonse was honestly just too bulky. If he was running close counter, right? He would have been taken out, and then Bram rallies, and then everything else happens at the same time. Well, I reckon the other units would just come in. 3 damage. I wonder if, right, and hear me out, I had a +10 Sothe instead with more attack.